This story was brought to you by the Orlando Gallery.
David was a man of many possessions, yet his heart yearned for something money couldn't buy: true love. Surrounded by extravagance in his American life, he found it suffocating, the constant charade of affection for his family's wealth. He longed for a love untainted by his fortune, a love that saw him not his inheritance. David dreamed of escaping the gilded cage, of finding a connection where souls spoke louder than bank accounts. He craved authenticity, a rarity in his world of polished facades. So he decided to embark on a quest, a journey to a place where wealth wouldn't precede him. His destination, Kenya, a land of vibrant culture and genuine smiles. David yearned for a love that transcended material possessions, a love that bloomed in the fertile ground of shared dreams and genuine connection. He believed that by shedding his wealth, he could shed the superficiality that clung to him like a second skin. He envisioned a love story where he was just David, not the heir to a fortune, a love story where his heart, not his bank account, would be the object of affection. Kenya welcomed David with open arms and the warmth of the African sun. Gone were the tailored suits and luxury cars, replaced by simple khakis and dusty sandals. He rented a modest room in a bustling village, embracing the simplicity he craved. Days were spent exploring the local markets, his heart lighter with each friendly barter. He introduced himself simply as David, a young man eager to experience the Kenyan way of life. The villagers welcomed him with open hearts, their smiles unguarded and their laughter contagious. He traded stories with weathered farmers, their hands calloused from years of tilling the land. He shared meals with families in their humble homes, the air thick with the aroma of spices and the sound of shared laughter. He learned the rhythm of their lives, the ebb and flow of their days, dictated by the sun and the seasons. He felt a sense of belonging he had never known before. It was on a Sunday, the air alive with the sound of gospel music, that David first saw her. Her name was Amina, her voice a melody that soared above the choir. She moved with a quiet grace, her eyes reflecting a depth of spirit that resonated within him. He found himself drawn to her genuine warmth, her kind smile that reached her eyes. Week after week, he found himself returning to the small church, drawn not just by the uplifting hymns, but by the sight of Amina. He would seek her out after service, engaging in conversations that flowed effortlessly despite their different worlds. They spoke of their dreams, their fears, their hopes for the future. He found himself captivated by her spirit, her resilience, her unwavering faith. He saw in her a strength that mirrored his own longing for authenticity. He knew in his heart that he had found something rare and precious. Their friendship blossomed into love. A love nurtured by shared laughter and whispered secrets under the Kenyan sky. He admired her strength, her unwavering spirit, and her unwavering faith. He loved her for the way she saw the world, for the kindness she radiated, for the way she made him feel truly seen. He proposed under a canopy of stars, his heart pounding with a hope he had almost given up on finding. Her yes was a whisper, filled with a love that needed no material validation. They married in a simple ceremony, the air filled with joy and the scent of frangipani. He carried the secret of his wealth, a silent test of her love's purity. He watched as she poured her heart into their small life, her happiness untethered to material possessions. He saw the depth of her love in her everyday actions, in the way she cared for him, in the way she made their small house a home. He was torn between his desire to shower her with the world and his fear of shattering the authenticity of their bond. 3 years they spent in their Kenyan haven, 3 years of shared dreams and simple joys. He watched her blossom, her spirit as radiant as the African sun. He knew he could keep his charade no longer. She deserved to know the man she had married, wealth and all. With a mix of trepidation and excitement, he revealed his truth. He told her about his life in America, about his family's fortune, about his desire to find a love untainted by wealth. He waited for her judgment, for the scales to fall from her eyes, but Amina, wise beyond her years, simply smiled. Her love, she assured him, ran deeper than any ocean, untouched by the tides of fortune. She had seen his heart, the man beneath the facade, and that was all that mattered. Together, they navigated the transition to his world, his wealth a mere footnote in their love story. They built a life together, a testament to the enduring power of love, a love that had blossomed in the heart of Kenya and found its forever home across the oceans.
This story was brought to you by the Orlando Gallery.